Greetings and salutations, friends, and welcome to some more Planet Coaster. And pause, because nobody likes the sun going down. Right. Well, first of all, what a long way we've come. From a flat, mostly ground ride area to a hilly, coaster infested wonderland with some trees. All the way around to the fantasy land with water and waterfalls-ish, castles and big buildings and dragons and all kinds of new roller coasters and features. It's certainly making progress. Ooh, look, an empty spot. Alright, so news. What can we do with the news today? The news today is another mascot. We're going to get a chicken stand. I guess it's going to be like the turkey leg kind of place. We got a mascot that goes with it, and he's actually looking pretty cool. Tiki Chicken will be the name. What else is there? Got a mascot for the science fiction land that's coming up. Looking forward to fleshing out this empty spot here. This seems to have crept over a little bit too far. Oh, well, whatever. Still plenty of room left for some science fiction stupidity. A mascot. It's really cool. It's like a robot kind of dude. Two robotic arms with lasers on the end, and a pair of human feet sticking out the bottom, because of course mascots are indeed people wearing outlandish costumes, and it looks really cool. And then of course we've got components to build various spaceships. We got wings and engines and landing gear and cockpits and all kinds of stuff, so you'll be able to put together your own spaceships, which is really pretty cool, I think. So bearing all that in mind, let's... something I did the other day. I figured out this cluster fudge that was going on through here. Remember, I was always getting that big clunk of that big block up of people, and I was kind of the opinion that it might be because there was a cross right here. Well, as you can see, it's got more to do with this roller coaster. The number of people that get let off in one go versus the number of people trying to get to it. I mean, they're literally being turned away, like almost constantly. Look, I want to go on there. Okay. And I already lengthened the queue path. Maybe if I lengthen the queue path some more. So we've got it coming out and going this way. Let's kill the queue. At least I clicked on the path button, not the terrain button this time. Yay! So we will break it there. Oh, I didn't realize it was going to destroy everybody. I thought it was just going to kick everyone off that had got to that point. Oh, well, whatever. What? You're supposed to be that? What's going on here? Ah, there we go. Well, that was a little funky. Alright, we'll have to clean these trees up. No, we'll put this path around the circumference of this, around the outside of this. There you go. And then we'll bend it back round, follow this one round. We'll have to clean the trees up. There you go. That should hold a couple of extra people. Move this tree out the way here. Of course, the problem now is I just released all these people into the world. Oh dear. Yeah, I widened the path to see if that would help, but yeah, no. The queue path and the ride itself holds a fair few number of people. I wonder if I can... No, I can't, because block brakes were not in existence when this went up, so I can't put block brakes on here. But look at it, it holds a fair few number of people, so when that ride's done, you get this just gigantic number of people thrown off the ride. I guess I could take off one of the... no, that's not going to work either. Oh well. I think all I can do is just make the queue bigger. Okay, well, what else have we got going on? That was that. Yeah, this particular ride seems to be really, very popular. And of course, like I said, the number of people being thrown off when the ride is over is exacerbating the problem. This particular ride seems to be completely unpopular, as does this one. Actually, most of the ground rides seem to be very meh as far as the guests go. In fact, they're all deserted. Everybody wants to go on the roller coasters. Nobody wants to go on the flat rides. What's going on here? I don't know about you, but when I go to... Oh, no, this one seems fairly popular. Well, vaguely popular anyway. Unless they're confused and they think they're queuing for this. Even the Victory is deserted. What's... So... Well, let's have a quick look here. Projected income minus. 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 Yeah, minus. Big minus. Minus. I think, to be honest, there is a bit of an issue with flat rides and the AI. I mean, let's think about this. Well, this one isn't too bad, minus 170. But if you're gonna, wow, it's just horrendous. Nobody wants to go on the flat rides. Everybody wants to go on the roller coasters. Nobody wants to go near the flat rides. Well, why is this closed? Oh great, now I have to check all my rides and see which ones are actually open and which ones are closed. I wonder why that was closed. That was kind of strange. What the... Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a bug going on with the AI. Nobody's had any kind of thoughts about the error. Oh, no! Too intense. Yeah, definitely a minor bug with the AI. Okay, so it was mentioned, and I seriously thought about it, adding a hyper or a giga coaster to the park. Technically, I could do that back over here somewhere, since those two were introduced with the original alpha. And I got to thinking about it, and I, well, I think I'm going to save the Giga Coaster, the Giga Coaster, or the Strata Coaster. And thanks to Earthman for pointing me out on that one. Yeah, I think I'm going to save that for over here in the sci-fi section. I have a sneaky plan for a sci-fi themed... Ooh. Yes, for a sci-fi themed Giga or Strata Coaster. Now I'm going to have to look up what the height is on a Strata Coaster. I wonder what that is. Well, thanks to the power of Google, we can say that the Strata Coaster runs up between 400 and 500 feet. Whereas the Giga Coaster is 300 and 400 feet, and the Hyper Coaster is 200 and 300 feet. So there you go. That's a very, very tall. I wonder how tall this thing is. I mean, that sucker's got to be close, right? Well, let's find out. One, 2, 3, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Right, that is... let's call that 30 blocks tall. So 30 blocks is, the calculator says 120 meters, given that each block is 4 meters tall. And 120 meters in feet is 393, according to Google. So, if you build a coaster slightly taller than this dude, you got yourself a Stratocoaster. Interesting stuff, huh? So I said, you know, I did say that I wasn't going to do anything too much more in here, and I'm not going to. I think I am just going to play around this guy here. We'll put some scenery down, make him a little more appealing to these people that don't want a freaking riding. That's a birch tree. I don't want a birch tree. I want a beech tree. So we'll stick some of these down. Maybe if the scenery for this thing is a little more interesting, they'll still not ride it because the AI is squiffy. I'm doing this. There we go. I don't know why I had that pause. Actually, yes, I do like the look of having the lake in front of it. So we'll just do that. Like that. There. Oh, and you may notice that I just dropped a ton of these information kiosks around the park. Because when I put my bank down over here, there was just this huge gathering of people through here. It was just horrendous. I guess they all wanted to check out the information kiosk and buy a queue pass for for the option that doesn't actually exist. Huh, that's interesting. This one's kind of popular-ish. It's still not making any money though. Oh, it's because there's only... well, okay, yeah, whatever. I can put the price up, I guess. But, this one is vaguely popular and the queue is pretty small. Whereas the other one... whoops, wrong way. See, I think all my queues are too short. For the roller coasters, at least. For the regular rides, my queues are too damn long, apparently. Yeah, look. This one's full. This one's full. Let's see what the people are saying about this now. Yeah. You want benches? Alright. Oh, that's not benches. I like to build benches outside the pathways. That way they don't block people. That's true, I don't... oh. Ah, that's why I don't have benches there. they didn't come in until Alpha 2. So, yeah. Sorry, people are going to have to get up. No bench for you. Breaking my rule. Actually, no, wait a minute. Benches didn't come in until Alpha 3, did they? Oh, well. You think we should leave them with one at least? No. No benches for you. Okay. I guess somebody got on this ride, huh? Monthly guests, 9. Yeah. There's definitely something funky going on with the AI now. Oh well. I think I'm going to call that it. I know I really didn't do anything. I just wanted to share the news and show off some of the creative path fixing that didn't really do anything. And hopefully we get this new well, maybe I'll build a hypercoaster over here somewhere. That's what I'll do. I'll build a little. Wait, I think this qualifies as a hypercoaster actually. No, we'll build a real hypercoaster over here somewhere in the next episode. I promise. But for the minute, I'm going to call that it. We can marvel at the rather strange AI who doesn't want to go on any of the flat rides. And I will see you anon.